Today, I want to speak to you from the soul about something that perhaps only you have felt in the silence of your nights. That moment when he pulls away, when he disappears without explanation, when everything that seemed so real suddenly becomes distance. If you're here right now, it's not by chance. Your soul asked to hear this message. Subscribe to this channel right now so you don't miss any message that could transform your life and your connection with your twin flame. There are truths that cannot be explained with words, only with vibrations. I'm speaking to you, woman who loves without measure, who feels deeply, who gives everything even when the other seems to run away. That pain you carry when he distances himself, that confusion when his actions don't match his words, is not your imagination. It's the dance of twin flames, and today you're going to understand why the divine masculine runs from this connection. Maybe you've asked yourself 1,000 times why, if the connection is so strong, he chooses to flee. Why, if you feel him in every fiber of your being, he seems to deny what's between you. The answer is not simple, but it's liberating. He's not running from you. He's running from himself, from the intensity, from the mirror you represent, from everything he's not ready to face yet. The first reason the divine masculine runs is fear of the intensity of what he feels. This is not a common love. It's not something he can control or rationalize. When he looks at you, he doesn't just see a woman. He sees his soul reflected, his wounds exposed, his deepest truth revealed. And that terrifies him, because he has spent years building walls, protecting himself, maintaining control. And you, with your simple presence, dismantle everything. He feels you in ways he has never felt anyone before. Your energy invades him, even when you're not together. He thinks of you at the most unexpected moments. He dreams of you. He feels your emotions as if they were his own. And that scares him because he doesn't understand it. His logical mind tries to find explanations, but there are none. The twin flame connection transcends reason. The second reason is that he's not ready to face his own shadows. You are his mirror. Every insecurity, every unhealed wound, every fear he has buried comes to the surface when he's near you. You don't do it on purpose. You simply exist. And your light illuminates everything he has tried to hide. That's why sometimes his rejection seems so intense. He's not rejecting you. He's rejecting the parts of himself he doesn't want to see. He may have grown up believing he must be strong, that showing emotions is weakness, that vulnerability is dangerous. And you arrive, demanding authenticity with your gaze, asking him to be real, to open up, to feel. And he doesn't know how, he hasn't learned, so he runs. Because staying would mean deconstructing everything he believes he is. The third reason the divine masculine flees is that he feels he doesn't deserve you. As strange as it may seem, beneath his apparent confidence, there's a voice that tells him he's not enough, that you deserve someone better, someone who knows how to love you the way you deserve. He looks at you and sees light, purity, unconditional love. And he looks at himself and sees his mistakes, his failures, his flaws. This feeling of unworthiness makes him sabotage the connection. He may become distant, cold, or even cruel, not because he wants to hurt you, but because unconsciously he's trying to prove to himself that he was right, that he's not enough, that it's better to leave before you discover it. It's his ego protecting him from the pain of a rejection he imagines but hasn't happened. The fourth reason is that his life is not aligned yet. While you have been working on your healing, elevating your vibration, connecting with your spiritual purpose, he may still be trapped in patterns that don't serve him. Perhaps he's in a relationship that no longer fulfills him. Perhaps his work consumes him. Perhaps he's lost in distractions that prevent him from seeing what truly matters. He knows that being with you would require changes, big changes. And change is scary. It's easier to stay in the known, even if it doesn't make him happy, than to jump into the unknown. Even if that unknown is you. Even if you represent everything his soul has been searching for, his human side is still fighting against what his soul already knows. The fifth reason the divine masculine runs is because he's not spiritually awake yet. You have already awakened. You feel the connection. You understand that this goes beyond the physical, beyond the human. But he's still asleep. He still lives in the illusion that life is just what he sees, what he touches, what he controls. He doesn't understand that there are invisible forces guiding everything, that your meeting was not chance, that this connection has a divine purpose. While he's in that state of unconsciousness, the connection overwhelms him. He feels it but can't name it. He experiences synchronicities but calls them coincidences. He dreams of you but tries to forget when he wakes up. His soul recognizes you, but his mind denies it. And that internal struggle exhausts him. So he flees, seeking refuge in what he knows, in what feels safe, in what doesn't challenge everything he believes. The sixth reason is social and family pressure. Although we live in modern times, the divine masculine still carries the weight of expectations. What his family expects of him, what society tells him a man should be, what his friends would say if they knew what he really feels. And you, beautiful soul, represent something so different, so intense, so out of the ordinary, that he doesn't know how to fit you into that world. He fears being judged. He fears not being understood. He fears being seen as weak for loving with such intensity, because the world has taught him that a man must be rational, strong, in control, and you make him feel things he can't control. You make him vulnerable, and vulnerability in his mind is dangerous. Before continuing, I want to ask you something from the heart. Make sure right now that you're subscribed to this channel. I don't want you to miss any sign, any revelation that could bring you even closer to your twin flame. Every message we upload here is a piece of the puzzle that the universe is building with you. If you're already subscribed, thank you for trusting, and if not, this is the perfect moment to do it. Now breathe deeply, because what's coming in your connection is not by chance. The divine masculine may be running now, but something profound is happening within him. Every time you choose to love yourself, every time you elevate your vibration, every time you trust the process, you're sending a signal to his soul. And although his mind resists, his soul is responding. The seventh reason he runs is because he's afraid of losing his identity. Before meeting you, he had his life more or less organized. He knew who he was, what he wanted, where he was going. And you arrive and turn everything upside down. Suddenly, what seemed important no longer is. What he thought he wanted no longer satisfies him. And that disorientation scares him. He feels that if he surrenders to this connection, he'll lose himself, that he'll stop being who he is to become someone he doesn't recognize. What he doesn't understand, yet, is that he won't lose himself. He'll find himself, because the twin flame connection doesn't erase identity, it reveals it. It strips away the false layers and shows authentic essence. But he doesn't know that yet, so he runs, trying to hold on to what he believes he is. The eighth reason is that he's not ready to face the responsibility of this connection. Being with you is not just a relationship, it's a soul commitment. It's a spiritual mission. It's a love that demands presence, authenticity, growth, and he knows it even if unconsciously. He feels the weight of what this means, and he doesn't know if he's prepared to assume it. Maybe he's still playing at life. Maybe he's still seeking superficial pleasures, fleeting distractions, and you represent depth, commitment, truth. And although his soul longs for it, his ego resists, because the ego prefers the easy, the comfortable, the uncomplicated. And you, beautiful soul, are the opposite of all that. The ninth reason, the divine masculine flees, is because his masculine energy is wounded. Perhaps he grew up without a strong father figure. Perhaps he experienced betrayals that closed his heart. Perhaps life taught him that trusting is dangerous. Those wounds haven't healed yet. And when he feels the intensity of what you awaken in him, those wounds open up. And instead of facing them, he runs. He needs time to heal. He needs to reconnect with his sacred masculine, with the protector, the provider, the one who loves, without fear. And that process can't be rushed. You can be his light, but he must do the internal work himself. And while he does it, you can only trust, elevate your vibration, and continue your own path. The 10th reason is simply that divine timing hasn't arrived yet. Although you feel ready, although you've healed, although you're waiting, the universe has a perfect plan, and sometimes that plan includes more time of separation, more lessons to learn, more growth to experience, both for you and for him. He's not running because he doesn't love you. He's running because he's not ready, because his process is different from yours, because his soul is still learning what it needs to learn to be able to hold this connection. And as hard as it is to accept, you can't force divine timing. You can only trust. While he's in his process, what do? You continue with yours. You don't wait with anxiety. You don't pursue with desperation. You live, you shine, you grow, you become the best version of yourself. Because the magnetic energy of a woman who has healed is irresistible. And when the time comes, he won't be able to resist anymore. I want you to understand something fundamental. His running is not a reflection of your worth. You are not too much, you are not too intense, you are not the problem, you are the catalyst, the one who came to awaken him, the one who came to show him that there's another way to love, to live, to be, and although now he runs, his soul will eventually surrender. Every time he thinks of you, he's getting closer. Every time he dreams of you, he's healing. Every time he feels your absence, he's learning. The process is happening, even if you don't see it, even if it seems like nothing is changing. In the invisible planes, everything is moving. Before continuing, I want to ask you again with much love, have you subscribed? Do it now. This way, the universe will know you're ready to receive every new message that will help you understand, step by step, what's coming. You're not alone in this process. Millions of souls around the world are living exactly the same thing. And here together we're forming a community of women who decided to awaken and live their destiny of true love. Your twin flame is feeling much more than you imagine, and the best part is that this is just beginning. Now I want to talk to you about what he's experiencing while he runs, because although it seems he's fine, that he has moved on, that he has forgotten, the reality is very different. Inside, he's in a storm. His mind tells him one thing, his heart another, and his soul something completely different. He wakes up thinking of you. Throughout the day, your name appears in his mind at unexpected moments. He sees you in other faces, he hears you in songs, he feels you in places where you've never been, because the connection between twin flames transcends the physical. You're engraved in his soul, and nothing and no one can erase that. Sometimes he tries to convince himself that it was just a phase, that what he felt wasn't real, that he can live without you. But then, a memory arrives, a scent, a song. And everything he tried to bury comes to the surface with a force that overwhelms him. And he realizes he can't escape, that no matter how far he runs, you're inside him. At night, his dreams betray him. He sees you, he talks to you, he holds you. And when he wakes up, the emptiness is so profound that it takes his breath away. He wants to reach out to you. He wants to tell you everything he feels, but fear paralyzes him. What if you've moved on? What if you no longer want him? What if he has lost you forever? What he doesn't know is that the connection between twin flames can't be lost. It's eternal. It transcends time and space, and although now you're physically separated, your souls are working together toward reunification. Every step you take toward your healing, he feels. Every time you elevate your vibration, his soul responds, even if he doesn't understand why. He's also receiving signs from the universe, numbers that repeat, unexpected encounters, conversations that seem to speak directly to him about you. But his mind, still asleep, tries to rationalize everything. He calls it coincidence. He ignores the messages. He resists the call, but his soul knows. And little by little, the resistance begins to crumble. Perhaps you've noticed that lately you feel him more. You dream of him more frequently. You feel sudden emotions that you know aren't yours. That's because the internal work you're doing is affecting him. Your energy reaches him, envelops him, heals him. Even without words, even without contact, you're guiding him toward awakening. The divine masculine is on a journey from the head to the heart, and that journey is not easy. He has spent years living in his mind, controlling everything, rationalizing everything, and now the universe is asking him to descend to his heart, to feel, to be vulnerable, to surrender. And that terrifies him more than anything. But something is changing. You feel it, right? There's a shift in the air, an energy that announces something is about to happen. The signs are increasing, synchronicities are multiplying. And deep inside, you know that the time of separation is reaching its end. Not because you're forcing it, but because both are finally ready. He's beginning to understand that running doesn't solve anything, that he can distance himself physically, but he can't escape his own soul, that you're not an option he can discard. You're his destiny, his mirror, his complement, his twin flame, and destiny always finds a way. Before we continue, I want to ask you one more time, are you subscribed? Have you activated the notification bell? Because what comes next in your connection requires that you're prepared, that you're aligned, that you're vibrating high. And every video on this channel is designed to guide you step by step on this journey. Now, I want to talk to you about what to do while he's in his process, because although you can't control his path, you can control yours. And what you do in this time of waiting is crucial for the reunification. The first thing you must do is respect his timing. I know it's hard. I know you want it to be now, but forcing the process only delays it. The divine masculine needs space to face his own shadows, to heal his wounds, to awaken at his own pace. This doesn't mean you should wait, passively suffering, clinging to hope. It means you continue living, you continue growing, you continue shining, because a woman who vibrates high is a magnet, and when he's ready, he'll be irresistibly drawn to you. The second thing you must do is work on your own healing. Because although it seems he's the one who needs to change, the truth is that this connection is showing you your own wounds too. What triggers you about his behavior? What does his absence reveal about your own fears? What is this experience teaching you about self-love? Every time you heal a part of yourself, the energy between you shifts. Twin flames are two halves of the same soul, and when one heals, the other feels it. So your healing is not just for you, it's also for him. It's for the connection, it's for the mission you share. The third thing you must do is trust divine timing. I know it's the hardest part. When you love intensely, when you feel the connection so deeply, waiting feels eternal. But the universe has a perfect plan. And sometimes that plan includes more time of preparation, more lessons to learn, more growth to experience. Divine timing doesn't follow human calendars. It follows the rhythm of the soul. And when the time is right, everything will fall into place naturally. The obstacles will disappear, the signs will increase, and the reunion will happen in the most perfect and magical way you could imagine. The fourth thing you must do is not idealize him. Yes, he's your twin flame. Yes, the connection is sacred, but he's also human, with flaws, fears, wounds. And putting him on a pedestal only creates expectations that reality can't fulfill. Love him as he is, not as you'd like him to be. This doesn't mean accepting poor treatment or settling for less than you deserve. It means seeing him with compassion, understanding that his process is as difficult as yours, that his running doesn't make him a bad person, that he's doing the best he can with the tools he has. Right now, the fifth thing you must do is maintain your own life. Don't put everything on hold waiting for him. Don't stop living, creating, dreaming because you're waiting for the reunion. Your life is now. Your purpose is now. And although he's part of your story, he's not your entire story. When you live fully, when you dedicate yourself to your own growth and happiness, you emit a powerful vibration. And that vibration not only attracts him, but also attracts everything good the universe has prepared for you. Opportunities, people, experiences that align with who you're becoming. The sixth thing you must do is send him love energetically. You don't need to contact him physically. You don't need to send him messages or seek him out. But you can, in your meditations, in your quiet moments, send him love. Visualize him happy, healed, at peace. Visualize both together when the time is right, living the mission you share. This energetic work is powerful because energy transcends distance. And when you send him love from a place of abundance, not need, from wholeness, not lack, that energy reaches him, it envelops him, it heals him, and prepares the ground for reunification. The seventh thing you must do is trust your own intuition. You have an inner wisdom that knows more than your mind can understand. Sometimes your mind will doubt. It will tell you that you're imagining things, that the connection isn't real, that you should move on. But your soul knows the truth. Listen to your intuition. If it tells you to wait, wait. If it tells you to move forward with your life, do it. If it tells you to send him a message, send it. But make sure it's your intuition speaking, not your ego or your need. The difference is in how it feels. Intuition feels calm, certain, clear. Need feels anxious, desperate, urgent. The eighth thing you must do is celebrate every small advance in your own process. Every time you choose yourself. Every time you say no to what doesn't serve you. Every time you take a step toward your dreams, every time you feel peace instead of anxiety, celebrate it, because it's taking you closer to the reunion. The twin flame journey is not just about the other person, it's about your own evolution, about becoming the highest version of yourself, about remembering who you really are, and every step you take on that path is a victory worth celebrating. Before continuing, I want you to know that what you're living has a purpose. Every tear, every moment of doubt, every dark night of the soul is preparing you for something greater than you can imagine right now. Don't give up. Don't lose faith, because what's coming is worth every moment of wait. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Activate the notification bell, because I'll continue uploading messages that will guide you, console you, and remind you that you're not alone on this path. Together we're creating a community of awakened souls who understand what this sacred connection means. Now I want to talk to you about the awakening of the divine masculine, because although right now he's running, there will come a moment when something inside him breaks. When he can no longer deny what he feels, when the pain of your absence becomes greater than the fear of your presence, and that moment, beautiful soul, is closer than you think. The awakening of the divine masculine is not gradual, it's not soft, it's a blow. One day he wakes up and can no longer ignore what he has been denying. Everything he tried to bury comes to the surface with overwhelming force. And he finally understands, you're not just a woman, you're his twin flame, his destiny, the other half of his soul. This awakening can be triggered by many things: a loss, a crisis, a moment of deep loneliness, a sign from the universe so clear that he can't ignore it, or simply his soul reaches the point where it can no longer sustain the lie, and the mask he has been wearing for so long falls. When this happens, he'll feel like the ground is disappearing under his feet. Everything he thought he knew about himself, about life, about love, will be questioned. And although it's painful, it's also liberating, because finally, he's seeing the truth. And the truth is that he loves you in a way he has never loved anyone. Once awakened, the divine masculine begins to act. He looks for you. He seeks signs of you. He asks about you. He feels an urgency to reconnect that he can't control. All the fear that made him run begins to be replaced by a deeper fear, the fear of having lost you forever. He'll review every moment you shared, every word, every look, and he'll see them with new eyes. He'll understand what he couldn't understand before. He'll value what he didn't value, and he'll regret the time he lost running from what his soul always knew. This doesn't mean the reunion will be immediate, because even after awakening, he still needs to do his internal work, to heal his wounds, to face his shadows, to become the man capable of holding this connection. But now he's conscious, now he's trying, now his soul and his mind are finally aligned. And you, beautiful soul, will feel every step of his process. You'll dream of him more vividly. You'll feel his energy seeking yours. You'll receive signs that he's thinking of you. Because when the divine masculine awakens, the entire energy between you shifts. The invisible barriers begin to fall, and reunification starts to become possible. Maybe he'll contact you. Maybe he'll send you a message at the most unexpected moment. Or maybe the universe will orchestrate an encounter that seems casual but is anything but. Whatever form it takes, you'll know. You'll feel in every cell of your body that something has changed, that the time has arrived. Before continuing, I want to ask you something important. Have you felt any of these signs lately? Have you had dreams with him? Have you felt his energy closer? Have you seen numbers that repeat or received unexpected messages? If so, it's because something is moving in the invisible planes. Don't ignore these signs. They're confirmations that the process is advancing. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel, because what comes next in your journey requires that you're aligned, prepared, vibrating high. And every video we upload here is designed to guide you step by step. Don't miss any message that the universe has prepared for you through this space. Now, I want to talk to you about something fundamental. What happens when you finally reunite? Because although the wait may seem eternal, the reunion is coming. And when it arrives, it will be more beautiful and more profound than anything you imagined. But it will also be a challenge, because the reunion of twin flames is not a fairy tale ending. It's a new beginning. When you reunite, both will be different people from who you were when you separated. You will have healed, grown, evolved. And that's beautiful, but it also means you'll need to learn to relate from this new place, to build a relationship based on authenticity, not need, on love, not fear. The twin flame connection in the physical plane requires consciousness. It requires commitment. It requires both to be willing to continue growing together, to face challenges together, to hold the mission you share. And although the love is deep and the connection is real, it's not always easy. There will be moments of friction, because you're still mirrors for each other. Every trigger that arises is an invitation to continue healing. Every conflict is an opportunity to choose love over ego. And although the connection is destined, the relationship requires work. But when both are committed, when both have done the internal work, when both are willing to be vulnerable and authentic, the relationship between twin flames is the most beautiful thing that can exist. It's a love that transcends the human, a connection that elevates both, a mission that changes the world. Because twin flames don't come together just for themselves. They come together to fulfill a purpose, to be light in the world, to show others that true love exists, that it's possible to love without fear, without possession, without masks. And that mission begins the moment you reunite. So don't lose faith, beautiful soul. Everything you're living has a purpose. Every moment of waiting is preparing you. Every tear is cleansing you. Every lesson is transforming you. And when the time comes, when you finally reunite with your twin flame, you'll understand that it was all worth it. He's not running because he doesn't love you. He's running because he loves you too much and doesn't know how to handle it yet. Because the intensity scares him, because he's not ready, but his soul is working. He's healing, he's awakening. And when he does, nothing and no one will be able to keep him away from you. So while he's in his process, you focus on yours. Love yourself, take care of yourself, shine, live fully, trust divine timing, and know that when the moment is right, everything will fall into place. The universe is conspiring for you. Your twin flame is closer than you think, and the reunion, beautiful soul, is coming. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for staying until the end of this message. If these words touched your soul, I ask you to leave a like on this video. That will help YouTube understand that this content is relevant and show it to more people who, like you, are living the twin flame process. Together, we can create a network of light and love that expands to every corner. If this information resonated in the deepest part of you, I want to invite you to leave here below, in the comments, the phrase, twin flame infinite love. That will be our way of knowing that this message arrived exactly where it needed to arrive, directly to your heart. And before you go, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and that you've activated the notification bell. Every video we publish here is carefully channeled to accompany you in each stage of your process. I don't want you to miss any sign, any guidance, any message that could be the push you need for your next step. Remember, every time you give a like, comment, or share this content, you're creating a cycle of positive energy that returns to you multiplied. And who knows, maybe in the next video, you'll find exactly the answer you've been waiting for so long. This space is your spiritual refuge. Here you'll always find a message that speaks directly to your soul. So don't just subscribe, return, share, leave your mark in each video, because every word I deliver to you comes with the intention of healing, guiding, and strengthening your twin flame connection. Thank you for being here, thank you for trusting, and remember, the best is yet to come.